Good morning, guys. So I came across a motivational quote today that I absolutely love. So it basically says, a goal should scare you a little, but excite you a lot. Now, the reason why this quote is so absolutely awesome is because for me, I totally believe in it. So the topic today, business-wise, is try to find goals that actually challenge you, okay? And what I mean by that is if you have mastered something already, sometimes we kind of get comfortable with what we're good at, and then we just kind of stop because everyone knows you're the best. Everyone knows you're great at it. You're confident in it. You know you're good at it. And instead of trying to grow more, you just kind of stay put. You see what I'm saying? So, like, let's say you've mastered gym sales. Okay, let's say you work in the gym industry, the fitness industry, and you are the top sales at your gym. You've mastered the whole process, the everyday process at work. Everyone knows that you're the best, okay? Now, tell me, is that awesome? Of course, absolutely, that's freaking awesome. But are you being challenged anymore? No, you're not, because you've already mastered it. And yeah, you might be learning things daily, things might change, the process might change every once in a while, and then you might get another member in that might be a little angry, and you kind of learn how to communicate with certain people in certain ways, things like that. But is it really, really challenging you? You got to ask yourself that, guys. I feel like people get so comfortable when they master something, and I'll be honest, I used to be that way. Okay, fitness, is one of those things. I feel like I've mastered the sales. I mastered, marketing and all that when it comes to fitness. But I need a challenge. So what I mean by that is if you're offered a job or you're offered at your job, you're offered to lead, a certain project, don't reject it right away. Don't turn it down right away just because you feel like I don't have a lot of experience in that, or I might not be good at that, or I don't know a whole lot about that, or and let me tell you an example. Teach your children when they're young also, because I have a 9-year-old daughter who just this year I was like, you got to lead by example, okay? And if I'm going to be this way in my life, I want my daughter to be this way, and I want her to challenge herself also. I never want her to limit herself on how amazing she could be, because she is 10 times more unique than I will ever be. Okay, she has so many possibilities in her future that some of the things she comes up with, I'm just like, wow, like it's amazing. So I teach her now, like, don't stop yourself. At school they were having student council auditions, and she didn't want to do it. And I asked her, I said, well, why don't you want to do it? And she said, because I'm scared and I don't know anything about it. And I said, okay, but tell me, why are you scared? Is it just because you don't know anything about it and you've never done it? Or tell me exactly, I dug deeper to really find out what is it that you're scared about? And her response was, I've never done it. I'm scared to talk in front of other people. I don't think I'll win. And I don't know what to say. Okay, and those are all things that an adult would feel. Those are feelings that we would all feel, just like with a project. Usually with a project, you lead a whole group, and, everyone expects you to be the leader and to know everything. And sometimes maybe you don't know everything, but it's a challenge and it feels awesome. Okay, when I did kickboxing, I didn't know shit about kickboxing, guys. I was given this full team, but you know what? I worked my butt off to learn everything that I needed to know to master, the technique and the brand, and being able for my team to feel comfortable coming to me. And if I didn't know the answer, guess what? I found it. I researched it. I asked. you know, so that I knew that I was giving them the right answer to the best of my ability. I didn't just guess. So it's not about whether you know everything. It's about challenging yourself every single day. And once you master something, don't just stop there. Continue to grow, because that's how you become more successful than some of the people in the world, is to continue to grow. Something that I posted earlier is, would you hire someone who's mastered in one thing, or would you hire someone who's mastered in a variety of things that you feel like knows a lot about everything? Most likely the person who knows a lot about everything, who has experience in a lot of things. And I was that person at one time. I would get comfortable and I would be, you know, I've mastered it and I want to be the best and I'm going to be the best and this and that. And that's fine. But after a while, guess what, guys? It gets boring. It's not exciting anymore. You know, you got to keep nourishing your brain. You got to keep educating your brain. You know, if it's something that I don't know a lot about, that excites me because I'm learning something, you know, and I'm not saying like go from fitness to selling cars. Okay. Yes. Selling memberships and fitness could help you when it comes to sales, any type of sales. But I mean, I'm not telling you to change your business plan like that drastic, from selling cars to selling fitness industries. Those are two completely different markets, guys. That's selling cars, and then this is the fitness industry. Okay, so I'm not saying to flip-flop like that. You know, try to stay at least in the same business plan. Like if you're in fitness and you're in sales, well, let's say you sell memberships in a gym and you're offered a job at a fitness spa. You don't know a lot about the fitness spa stuff, right? But you can incorporate all of this because it's all about fitness. And guess what? Not only now are you going to know about the body and working out and the proper techniques and the proper form, how to sell memberships, different people who walk in and out, how to dig deeper to sell those memberships, to let them know they need this in their life. But now you have you have spas nowadays that have these UV, like these lights, these red lights that help nourish your skin, and throw in vitamin C's, vitamin D's. They help get rid of scar tissue, and it's all natural and it's all healthy. And they have, you can burn 500 to 800 calories just sitting in a bed for, 30 minutes. I mean, like, they have all this new awesome technology that's super healthy, and you can incorporate all of that into your fitness knowledge. And guess what, dude? You just became super badass. Not just badass, but super badass, because you know about these lights and the skin and all of these things that you don't talk to people about at the gym. You don't talk about vitamins being injected into your skin and, things like that. Like, those aren't things you discuss when you're selling memberships. You talk about, fitness and how they're going to do it, and you train them, and proper technique and all of that stuff I just went over. So anyways, guys, something for you to think about. That quote I thought was super awesome. Keep in mind, you always need to be teaching yourself something new. Always, it's an amazing feeling whenever your brain is just learning and learning and learning. Your brain is so powerful, and there's so many things that you can do with it if you just use all of it, because literally you're only using a very small percent of it, and you can actually feel when you're learning something new. You can just feel, it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. Anyways, all right, guys, comment below. Hope you liked this video, and I hope it gave you something to think about. Talk to y'all later.